Attack on Mika!
Happy birthday, Mika!
Congratulations, Mika!
Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Mom.
All right, blow out the candles, love.
Yeah! My name is Mika Shingeki. Today is my 12th birthday. The two people who are celebrating with me are my lovely dad and mom. I really love my family. Dad, Mom, I'm really happy right now. I love you guys. Let's always, always, always stay together.
Of course we'll be together. I would never get tired of you. You're going to marry me. Do you understand, Mika?
Oh, stop it, honey.
What? No, I'm gonna find a boyfriend.
Mika?
I thought that these lovely, happy days would continue forever, but my happiness came to a screeching halt after my father left the two of us. Welcome home, Mom.
Hey.
Mom, are you okay? You look really sick.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry. Thank you for worrying about me. I'm gonna make dinner real quick, so hang on, okay?
I wonder if Mom is okay. She's been super busy recently, and she's kind of wobbling around. The least I can do is... I'll help you, Mom.
Oh, well, thank you. I guess I'll ask for your help then.
Leave it to me, Mom. Let's make really good dinner together. Hey, Mom?
What is it, dear?
When I get older, I'm gonna make sure that you have a comfortable life. I'm gonna make you the happiest ever.
What's gotten into you? But thank you. I think I feel better now. I'll be waiting and looking forward to you growing up.
Yeah. I was gonna live with my mom by supporting each other when we need it. I really believed in us, but God seemed to really hate me.
I can't believe it. A traffic accident.
She was on the way home from work and some random car just hit her.
She had some debt too, right?
Yeah, apparently her husband left it in her hands after he ran away with some random woman. Shingeki's-san was actually returning the debt too, right?
Seems like she was really pushing herself beyond her limits.
And since she passed away before she finished returning the money.
That little girl already is in debt? Who's going to take her in?
No one is gonna take her in. You know she's gonna end up in an orphanage.
I'm just going to end up in a facility.
Hang on, I'll take the kid off everyone's hands.
Huh? Her name is Izuzu Hakutaku. She is a very distant relative, and I've only ever met her once before in my life. I don't know who she is very much, but I know that everyone has been saying that she wasn't exactly working within legal limits.
What are you talking about, Hakutaku-san?
No one is going to take her in, right? Then it shouldn't be a problem who takes her off her hands.
But still...
What, are you trying to say what I can and can't do?
Ah!
If you've got something you want to say, then spit it out. How much of a pansy are you sitting there all quietly and mumbling? If you don't have the courage to pick a fight, then you should just shut your mouth. So, are you coming with me or not? You decide on your own what you want to do. I don't care if you're a kid, you should be able to at least decide what you want to do, at the very least.
Why do you want to take me in, Auntie?
Obviously, I want to use you as a little grunt to do things around my house. You actually look tough, unlike your mother. I'm sure it's probably convenient for me to have a little maid, so it's perfect.
A maid?
So, what are you going to do? You need to hurry up and decide for yourself.
Together. I want to live together with you, Auntie.
Okay then, come with me. Now let's see, I'm going to talk to you about something that might be a little difficult to understand, so you listen up and listen closely. I took you in to look after you, but I'm not doing this out of the kindness of my heart. You return what you need to return, and I'm going to take what's mine as well. You better be prepared for that.
You're talking about the debt, right? The loans?
Your parents left a nice hefty debt, and we took on all that debt for them. In return, you're going to work here and do just as you're told. Got it? You keep listening to me and you keep working your tail off. Got it? First off, you're going to do everything around the house.
Ma'am! After that day, I started doing all the chores around my auntie's house. It was full of things that I wasn't used to, but I did everything that I could to make sure I didn't let her down. She got mad at me sometimes because I messed up, but I knew that cooking and cleaning would help me out one day. I continued to work hard every day. I can't get upset. I need to keep pushing forward and don't look behind. There were moments where I was lonely or upset, but my auntie never got mad at me without a good reason, and she never yelled at me. She was strict, but she was always quietly watching from behind the scenes, making sure I was okay. All in all, I had a pretty good life in my auntie's house. Then, one day, I don't know why, but I can't sleep well tonight. I can tell my body is tired, but...
Well, well, look who's still awake. What are you doing? It's so late.
Sorry, ma'am. I'll go to bed right away.
You wait right there. I want to know, what do you think about your parents? One left you and your mother all alone, and one just left you all alone to fend for yourself in this world. Do you not have anything that you want to say?
I'm very thankful for my mom, but more than anything, I just feel so bad for her. I wanted to make sure she could live comfortably one day, but I wasn't able to do anything to take care of her at all.
And what about your father?
I don't have any feelings towards him except resentment for leaving me. The fact that he betrayed my mom, the fact that he betrayed me. He said he loved me and that he'd always be with me, but it was all just a lie. That's too horrible.
What would you do if you could ever see him?
I want to tell him what's what. I don't want to just keep crying and be upset. That's just, well, upsetting. I won't feel like I can move on till I give him a piece of my mind.
I like the attitude. You don't just shut yourself in and become cynical. You're nice and ballsy, just like your mother.
I am?
Yeah, your mother was a very strong woman. She never showed anyone her tears, and she kept pushing as much as she could. When the going got tough, she got going. She was a badass and never relied on people, which was a pain sometimes.
Auntie.
Sorry, I made the whole thing kind of funny. Come on, go to bed. You've got to wake up early tomorrow morning. You won't hear the end of it if you sleep in too late.
Good night, Auntie.
After that day, I doubled down and started working even harder around the house. Sometimes I would rush too much, mess up, get chewed out, but still, every day was so lovely, and I had a lot of fun. Time flew by and I had really started to get comfortable in my auntie's house. I was then called into another room.
Huh? What did you say?
I said, would you want to see your father?
You found him?
Yeah, so if you want to see him, then I'll let you see him. Do whatever you want, it's your freedom.
Of course I want to see him.
All right, then you follow me.
She really found my dad, and the person that's next to him is the mistress that he ran away with. Mom had to work her tail off for these little rotten...
Mika, thank God you're here. Hey, help me out. You're my daughter, right? Do something about these guys.
Whoa there, don't you mess with my maid like that. I'm gonna be annoyed if you damage my girl.
What are you...
Come on, if you want to say something, say something. I know that you've got a lot of stuff boiling over.
I will never forgive you for breaking your promise. You said that you would be with me forever. You said you loved me. You abandoned Mom and I when you left away with some random woman. Not only that, but you also dumped all your debt onto Mom. You're a failure as a dad and as a human. You only ever think of yourself and you dump your family. You're not my father. I don't know you and I don't care about you. Don't ever show your face around me again.
You little... How dare you say that toward your own father? Do you not know you need to respect your parents?
You really are dense through and through to the last moment, aren't you? If you at least listened to her and showed her any kind of remorse, I might have reconsidered what I'm about to do to you, but, well, let me just say you're going to regret what you've done.
What the hell? Shut the hell up! It's my freedom to do whatever I want with my daughter!
You know, they do say that the smallest dog has the loudest bark. Gentlemen, take this piece of work away. Oh, and take that woman too. Make sure they find their respective places of employment to pay us back.
Yes, ma'am. Ah, please help me!
No, this has nothing to do with me. Auntie, thank you.
Get off me.
Hey, Auntie, I'm going to pay off that debt, don't worry. It'll take a little time, but if you just wait...
What are you talking about? I'm going to make your dad pay for the debt, and I never had any intention of getting it from you anyway, obviously.
Auntie, thank you.
I said get off me.
Afterwards, I didn't hear anything about my ex-dad and that lady. My auntie told me that she was going to handle it, so I didn't really bother digging at all. I just continued to work hard in my auntie's house. Time flew by and I started middle school. After I finished the entrance ceremony, I went straight to my mom's grave. I had my entrance ceremony today, Mom. I already made some friends. He was so lost, so I decided to help him out. We hit it off, you know? His name is Ichi, but he's really bright and...
What are you holding back for, girl? If you want to cry, cry. Let it out.
Oh, I'm gonna live strong, Mom. I'm going to live strong like you, Mom. I always kept all of the whining to a minimum and shoved it deep down where I wouldn't notice. 12 years of happiness gone in an instant. There's no way I could accept that in the short span of 1 year. But we will always have to eventually say goodbye to people. Thank you for everything, Mom. Rest easy, okay? I'm going to continue being grateful for every moment I'm alive and keep pushing forward so that when I look back, I don't have any regrets.